Right now I'm going to do a video on chapter 3.7, which dealt with inverse trigonometric functions. Here is a list of the derivatives of each of the 6 inverse trigonometric functions from the book. We also did them in class where I had the x replaced with a u. So again, it's the entire function, and then we have a chain rule that's also going to be done. So with our first one, number 279, and this is on page 307. So page 307, that's for both of these. Here, for the first one, our u is going to equal x squared, and our du is going to equal 2x. So we have y equals the inverse sine of u, which means y prime, equals, we're going to use this one right here. So 1 over the square root of 1 minus u squared, and then du. Well, we just replace everything. This equals 1 over, 2x over square root of 1 minus the entire quantity, 2x squared, which gives us, let me scroll down a little bit here. So this equals 2x over the square root of 1 minus 4x squared when we do that squaring there. And that's it. Number 287, we're looking for a cotangent one. We still have that on the screen partially, so we're going to be using this one now. Again, we'll do a u substitution, so our u is equal to the square root of 4 minus x squared. And the derivative of that, again, the square root is the 1/2 power, so it's going to be 1/2 4 minus x squared to the negative 1/2. And let me scroll over a little bit. And the derivative of the interior, again, we have to use the chain rule on that. All right. The derivative of 4 is 0. Derivative of negative x squared is negative 2x. So that's what's going to come out of this. So that's our chain rule part of this. So essentially we end up with y equals the inverse cotangent of u. So y prime is equal to, again, it's right up there. Scroll up a little bit. Okay. Inverse cotangent of negative 1 over 1 plus u squared, and then du. And the du is this big guy over here. So we have y prime equaling the du, the whole thing. So negative 1/2 square root of 4. I guess let's not do that. So 4 minus x squared to the negative 1/2 power. So we'll put that in the denominator in a minute. Times negative 2x. So our negatives are going to cancel. And in fact, the 1/2 and the 2 are going to cancel. So all of these go away. And we're left with just that thing in the numerator, which will end up in the denominator. But then we have 1 plus our entire u squared. So we have the square root of 4 minus x squared, all squared. All right. So now a little bit of cleanup. We'll leave nothing in the numerator except for the 1. Our 4 minus x squared to the negative 1/2 is really the square root of 4 minus x squared in the denominator. And then we have 1 plus, well, the square root squared is just the values, so that's going to be 4 minus x squared. And we can do a little cleanup there, and we'll end up with over 4 minus x squared, root of that. And then 1 plus 4 is 5, so 5 minus x squared. And that's a couple examples of how to do inverse trigonometric derivatives.